Hi! Hi! I know I'm late. It's okay. It's a lazy day. I'm just very much chilling and making sure that I am doing fantastic and feeling good today. I've been dealing with some depression issues, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm doing okay. That's all it is. And where the fuck is my mix-it up? Whoop. Whoop. But doing okay. Yeah. We're gonna skip that update. We're not gonna update yet. Yeah, so how are you guys doing? I'm doing good. I'm surviving. That's how I'm feeling. I'm surviving. That's basically how I'm feeling. I got information about my job interviews that I did, at least one of them, and didn't get it. Kind of bummed me out. So, but things that are not bumming me out is actually my Etsy store. My Etsy store is doing really good, actually. It's making me feel good, making me feel Gucci, making me feel pretty good. So that's kind of how I look at that and how I feel about that, because yeah, it's been like that, and I'm just, I'm feeling, I'm trying to take the wins as they come. Trying to take those wins as they come. Liking Blue Sky. I like Blue Sky a lot. I don't know if you guys know about Blue Sky yet. I'm liking that a lot. Definitely enjoying the vibes there. I'm so glad that the art community and just everything was just like, yep. That we're just like, yep, we're just going to go on here. Can we edit posts on here? Copy link. Oh, we could just edit interactions with these. Oh. Because I'm gonna do something different. We'll do a little something different because VTuber art VTuber. Let's see here. That may work. That may work a little bit better. A little bit better. Yeah. I need to get used to Blue Sky. Their tagging process, actually. They, there's tags that you can go and use. You can just hashtag things and it'll just tag to a bigger spot. Like, and I'm just very excited about it. Very excited about it. So anyways, I got my car this week. That's really fun. That was really fun. Got my car this week, which was extremely so yep. And then I'm very excited about very excited about Bernice for Zenless. As you guys know, it's like yes. Oh, I am I am, I guess I'm gonna get ready. I guess I'm gonna get ready to do this. So, let's see here. Let me grab out Billy. Put Billy up. And then art. There we go. We're just going to put some music on. I gotta go and put my Twitch streaming music back on because yeah, we were testing in my car and I'm like, yeah, it turned out to be Dance Party Central. My parents wanted to go and check out my car. Yes. Actually, I really like my car now. I liked my car before. I'm gonna say that. I loved my car. I really do. But my car now, but I'm just broke. I'm totally broke. But I'm really excited about this because I'm like, ooh, we love this. So I have a Billy from Zenless, and actually this helps me. I got new references for him. So the new references really help. Really help. I'm gonna put up this one, and we're gonna throw up some stuff. Oh, some just trying to get some more stuff going. In his head, I'm gonna compare it to the Nicole one because I like my Nicole one. I like my Ambi one too, and my Nekomata one, but Nicole was my starting point. Sometimes you gotta go and compare it to like your other art just to be like, does this look correct? And this is one of those moments. Does this look correct? So her head is like double her shoulders, like double the shoulders. So if this was the shoulders, we're gonna. That's one reason why this doesn't look as good as it could be. So we're gonna double that. And head is about as head, body. The head is probably as big as the body, so I'm measuring and measuring, and yeah, that is true. The head is as big as the body now. So that's looking a little bit better. And then here's some hands. And the good thing is that I found actual reference of Billy doing his little hand thing. Yeah. Well. Yeah, that's what I'm using as my reference. Yeah, I can make it silly. I need to make it sealy. So. And then I can take this and we can distort it just a little bit. There we go. And then we can make this. So. I like that eye that I just made. I was like, I like this eye I made. Like this. I like that. God damn it. This is the moment where you go, you see me cheat. You see me cheat. And then we gotta flip it. Flip it, flip it. Transform. Vertical. No. Pencil. And now. Horizontal. There we go. And then I can go and move it if I need to. And here's another one. No. Okay, here's the shoulders. Much better. This is looking much better. And then we're going to merge these two. And then Billy's looking a lot better, as I can tell. Now I can focus on other parts of him. Like where all of his clothes and stuff will go. His little shoes. He's got sneakers, so. There we go. Got his little pants on. There you go. Got a little thingy right there. And this here chains. And up, up, up. Then got that. Sorry, I'm like concentrating. The concentration's real on this. Never draw. Oh, cool. Thank you. Thank you. I never draw, but I got recommended here. Nice. It's. Well, I hope you learned something new. I hope you learned a new skill. Or just like drawing anyways. Yeah. We just like to vibe. This is a vibe thing. I know that sometimes you need good vibes to go and just chill. It's daytime for me right now, and I'm just vibing. I'm just vibing right now. Sometimes you just need that. Let's see here. Here's the pants. Got a little pocket thing right there. I'm doing Billy from Zenless. Oh, nice! Nice. Yeah. I'm doing Billy from Zenless Zone Zero right now. I'm making his chibi. I've been doing this chibi series for quite a bit, and I'm kind of happy to start getting to another area with it. So, yeah, so just enjoy the vibes. If you want to ask questions, you can go ahead, or you can just stick for some good vibes. I am fine either way. I was like in the concentration mode, so I apologize if I wasn't talking or anything, because I was like concentrating. It's I'm on the sketch phase of this, so it uses a lot of my brain power. So that's the thing with it. I was just like, oh, concentrate. Yeah, no worries. Yeah. I was just like, I use all. So I did a lot of this sketching already, as you might have seen, that we're trying to get some cool stuff here. And then that's my thumb and stuff like that. So I'm doing what's essentially known as Zenless Deadpool. Zenless Zone Zero Deadpool. He pretty much is. I am actually feeling much better about this now. Now that I've done the the stuff for... I did like a whole practice just, yes, it's chibi, it's a chibi. I was doing, I'm feeling a lot more confident about this because I did like, on my last stream, I just did a whole stream where I just drew guys. And I was just like, let me just do this just so I can feel like I can feel more confident. And let's see here. And he's got this little I'm just kind of looking at his reference images that I have of him. How long is usually a stream? I normally do... My streams are normally shorter. I do a... Today, I can afford to do like a 3-hour stream. My last stream was kind of short because it was like 8 to 10 at night. This one is like gonna be like 3 to 6. And so I can afford that because I actually live by myself. So the only person that's really, you know, yelling at me is me about dinner. So it's not too bad. But I did a study stream last time. And actually that went pretty good. The study stream went really good. And I wouldn't mind doing another one of those because it was just a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. A lot of people like were like, "Oh, this is really cool." And so I got a lot of good advice from people too, which I was like, that was probably the more surprising thing for me. But I really liked that surprise. I was like, "Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. I am right now. Right now, normally it's, you know, I already treated myself today. I treated myself to a good nap. Let's just say that. So. Treated myself to a good nap. I've been trying to feel a little better about stuff lately. And then there we go. Hello, hello. How are you doing? We are just working on Billy today from Zenless Zone Zero. Just trying to get this chibi together because this is the last in my set. I will say that I can show off some of the other ones in my set. So here's I was like, here's Nicole. So this is what it's gonna look like when it's done. And then I'll open up the other ones real quick. Here is Anby, which is right there. And then I did Nekomata, which looks pretty good. I actually really like the Nekomata one. And they will be available on my Etsy soonish because I gotta thank you. Yeah, the Nekomata one, I gotta go and, I gotta find it. Nekomata. There it is. It's still in. There it is. There it is. So, as you see, they're all like this, and they're all gonna be available in my shop as soon as I get everything to the printers and ready to go. I just got my samples boxes from Vogue Race. So I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Give me the liquid cat vibe. Yes, 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 definitely. Definitely, definitely. That's kind of like the vibe I wanted, especially because she does kind of have the liquid cat, but also wiggle butt. Her little wiggle butt makes me happy when she does her little special. Like wiggle butt. I can't help but say wiggle butt when it happens. Okay, so I'm gonna make this, I'm gonna move it down so I can work on the hair. So as I go and work on this, you're gonna I'm putting in the parts right now. So right now is sketch phase, so I'm not afraid to go and manipulate a lot right now. Dun, 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 dun. And I'm just trying to get all of the parts of this looking right. That's basically how I start with drawing. I just try to get everything looking correct. And then we go from there. Mm-mm-mm. And Billy is just like, his hair is just like every which way, which I'm just like, okay. It's kind of helpful, but also kind of not when you're trying to do things. Like, oh gosh. And then I'm gonna try to spread it out a little. Oh yeah, how his hair is like very spiky, very very spiky. That's basically how I'm looking at it. It's like the more spikes, the better. And I'm trying to spread it out a little, trying to make it more floof. Make it more floof. And I might manipulate it using this. Yeah. Yeah, it's like all about the manipulation on here. Because it does look a little flat in my opinion. I'm trying to make it less flat. And I may take what this person did a bit, which she did this, which gave it more, because I like looking at references that other people use too, especially to make like spiky hair, because I'm like, this one, she did a little bit more simpler, but then there we go. And if I hate it, then I can always go back, you know. That's how I look at it. Like, but I'm kind of liking. That's the good news about this. I can always just manipulate it. And change it around. Okay, so maybe a combo of both. They kind of Kakashi-fied this hair, I've noticed. Like, from Naruto. I thought it'd be like Sailor Moon. I'm like, oh man, I'm my age. No, still old school Naruto. Also my age. And then we got that. And that. I am liking that way better. I am kind of digging this. Because this could have been And then cool beans. There we go. That looks so much better. So much better. And I'm just manipulating him at this point. This is just my liquefy tool that I'm using to do some nice manipulations. So this head is, so this is about, yep, cool. Cool. So I'm liking that. I like that way better. Like that. And then I will bump it down. Yeah, so much. It's so much better than, like, I was just like, ooh, don't like how... It's kind of like those moments, like, you look at the official and you're like, oh, I don't like that, but I like how this person found the thing, because I was just like, oh, this looks way more like my style. That's the thing, you gotta find references sometimes that reflect the style that you want. So I'm just gonna adding that. There we go. And I think it reflects him a little bit better. I think that makes him look a little bit better. I also kind of like the fire looking effect too. I mean, I know Sons of Caledon have more like this fiery kind of effect. So, because you have like 2 people on that team that are just fire users, and then just 2 are physical. Yeah, I'm definitely... I will tell you, I'm definitely a Zenless player. So, I'm currently trying to get Bernice. I'm like so close on pity. So, in this part is where I do like the nice line art. I'll do my nice line art, all that kind of good stuff. That I Miss Bernice got Kaleda instead. I have Kaleda already. I know that if I miss pity, like my boyfriend, he missed pity. Well, he missed, he lost the 50-50 there, and he got Grace, and I was just like, I just looked at him, I'm like, you know what, I wouldn't complain about that, and he's like, no, I don't complain at all, he's like, I love Grace, I'm like, yep, it's like, hi, yeah, so, yeah, we were both just like, yeah, we're fine with this, I still have, I'm still on the thing, so it's just like, mine is like so close, but I really want Bernice. I'm gonna tell you, I'm telling you guys, that it's just like, I have Grace too, so I can understand this so well. Well, he's like, you know what, he's like, you know what, if I don't get the 50-50, like his favorite character is actually Rena, and he's like, I want Rena so bad. And he's like, I will be fine if my 50-50 is lost to Rena. he'd be like yes, thank you. I I purposely like left my pity, because now you can see your pity in Zenless. I have my pity set to like I was like at 39 pity when like 39 pity left when I went to go and do the stuff for Rena, for Bernice. And so like I was drawing on the Caesar banner just because. And you know, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I just am like, oh, I need to do stuff. And my boyfriend also was like, oh my goodness. He went to look at my account the other day, and he saw how much battery charge I had on it. And he was just like, what the hell, Bonnie? And I'm like, what? And I'm like, he's like, what do you mean, what? He's like, look at your battery charge. And I'm just like, yeah, so? And he's like, I didn't know it could go up to 1,000. And I'm like, yeah, I let it go to 1,000 all the time. And he's just like, yeah. So they have a Bernice with no W engine yet. It's like, yeah. I was just like, welp. I was like, welp, you know. Yeah. So he basically looked at me and was like, he was like, he was about ready to fix my account until he got to see like his friend's account that never plays this, and so I'm like, oh my goodness. My but I was just like, yeah, at least I played through this whole thing. What led you to do drawing? So I have always been drawing since I was a kid, and actually I actually have been I've drawn anime and stuff as a kid and everything, and this is actually just my hobby that I just want to go and like share with people. I actually have a degree in business marketing and in art history, and so currently I'm looking for a job. But I was an art teacher, and actually the reasoning why that changed is because of health reasons. I had some health issues last semester, and I needed to actually go and do some changes in my life. So less stressful. It's more like less stressful things, and yeah, just positivity. And health matters more. It's okay. Exactly. And I was teaching high school. I was teaching at a high school level. And so I still do teach. On my YouTube, I'm working on trying to do some more teaching stuff. Doing some videos. I've been doing Inktober. So if you guys don't know that, it's just one ink drawing every single day for the month of October. And it's going to go into November for me. But I've been doing VTubers on that. And I've been pretty successful with it, I think. But yeah, my health mattered more, especially because the school system sucks, as you guys know, in the United States. It's pretty bad here where it comes to how people treat teachers and stuff. But I have been working on it. I had a major surgery in my last semester, so that's one of the reasons why I was just like, oh yeah, I'm out. I'm outie. especially because they didn't give me the support that I needed when I came back, which was all I really requested was a bigger classroom, because I was teaching a fine arts class and a media arts class in one room, and it was yeah, it was stupid, because I was just like, guys, I can't do this around computers, and like constantly telling them that. And yeah, it's just you know, it was partly accommodation issues, partly just yeah, I also was like really flippin' depressed when I left too. Um I'm doing a lot better with all of that. I still have I will tell you, I still have my depression moments, like big time. But I still look at like where I came from, which was I was dealing with teenagers that just did not respect me or any kind of authority, period. And I will tell you, they had Fight Club pages, and it seemed like all the fights happened on the hallway that I was on. So, like, we had to break up fights. We had to, yeah, it was ridiculous. But doing better now. Doing a lot better now. Don't have to deal with that. But simply, I started drawing when I was in like, I started really drawing like this when I was in high school. And actually, this is kind of going back to my roots, which I drew a lot of mecha. Did a lot of mecha stuff. Mecha and cars. So, drawing a chibi a Billy doesn't really bother me so much. Thank you, Breathe Velvet, for the follow. Yeah, I did a lot of mecha and cars. Number one, my area that I live in, or the school that I went to, dealt a lot with NASCAR, so kind of, you know, kind of a thing. But also, I just, like, my dad has always liked cars, so I would draw stuff for him. And he's doing good. He's almost retired. He's like, I'm like, so. But we got, and my parents have always been pretty supportive of me doing art and drawing and all that kind of good stuff. I think that they were surprised that I didn't go and get a degree in art until the art history one. But I know that that was something that, and the art history one was, what would I consider the best drawing advice? Definitely keep going, even when you're like not, even like when you're even when you're like not sure, because sometimes I even go and I'm like, oh, this is not gonna look good. But sometimes you surprise yourself. I definitely will say that on Inktober, also challenges like Inktober, so good for you. it helps with a lot of those creative blocks, because I dealt with a huge creative block for a very, very long time. I would draw here and there, but I wasn't very active. And I wish I was more active. I wish I drew more and continued. Thank you. I'm hydrating with soda right now. And yeah, it's just like sometimes it is good to take breaks. Sometimes it's good to be like, I need to go. Oh my god, that made me jump. Sometimes it's good to take breaks. Other times you kind of need to push yourself through it. And I wish I pushed myself through it more. Because sometimes I was just like, oh yeah, I wonder what this would have looked like if I cooked a little longer on it. And also find inspiration. Find things that you want to draw. It doesn't necessarily need to be the it thing, the it show, or anything like that. It just needs to be something that you personally want to do. What you personally like. Because if you're genuine, and this is even coming from social media in general, if you're genuine, people are gonna come to you. They're gonna want to subscribe. They're gonna want to, you know, support you. That sort of thing. Hello, Emily. I hope you're doing good. Thank you. Thank you about last time. That really was super helpful. That was super helpful. Are you doing the blue sky train? Is everybody's jumping on right now? Because I totally did. Let's see here. Yeah, Billy's looking way better. Way better. But I will tell you, like, one of my favorite things to draw, actually, is my D&D character. She's very hot. Like, definitely very spicy. And there was something that I totally did. And it's kind of funny that it actually ended up happening like this. Tomorrow you have school. Oh man. Oh, good luck. I've been delaying all that school stuff. It's like, oh. Or at least going back and subbing. But again, I'll tell you, like, see here, here's the line part. And at 9, oh, damn. That's a lot. That's a lot. But I would say you are overseas. You are overseas, because I know that time schedule. It's like I've done the overseas stuff. It's yeah, we're It's only 3, almost 4 p.m. here. I'll say for my study abroad when I was in school, I was actually over in Italy, so that's one of the reasons why I know those time schedules. That was a lot of and I'll tell you, the Italy trip was a lot of it was a lot of stuff I was going to do anyways. I was paid by my school. Paid by. I know. I'm gonna tell you guys, do really freaking well at your stuff, and also doing you know, all of your like getting all your stuff together and doing all doing well in school and everything. They'll pay you to go and do things. So I'm doing Billy from Zenless Zone Zero. So I am currently just tracing out the parts right now. And then I am going to work on refining and coloring. But yeah, when I was in school the first time, I really didn't. Yeah, I'll tell you, I went to college 2 times. I went for my business degree, which that was after I was in a really big health slump. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I don't have any new emotions. I don't have any of those right now. Waking up in the morning, my biggest fear. I feel you. I've been doing a lot of stuff. I haven't updated my VTuber yet, because I know that I did. Yeah, I made yeah, but for anybody who's watching, I actually made my VTuber by hand, and just it was like, oh my goodness. But I haven't done any updates on it for a little bit. I know I need to. And so that's in the works, but it's kind of been delayed because I want to focus on getting my shop really working on my shop and trying to earn a little cash and everything because of life. I did not get an art degree. I got art history degree. And my art history degree, it took 1.5 years because I actually had my own bachelor's degree already. My first one, I graduated with a bachelor's in marketing and business, and that was a oh, you made it yourself. Thank you. And that was actually 5 years, and I actually did not want to go into marketing. I actually wanted to go into accounting, and it's because I really liked accounting. It was kind of weird. I liked the mundane numbers. It was very nice. It was very calming, very demure, very mindful. So I still have a lot of those accounting tendencies and stuff, which, you know, which a lot of marketing people just do not have. Marketing, you do a lot of sales. And so I'm like, if you're an introvert, you probably will not like marketing. It's just like one of those things, like, I did not know at that time. And so I actually went back for art history, and that took me 1.5 years. I did full time, plus I went and I did I was a full-time worker, plus I did all of my stuff for my classes at the same time. So I ended up getting the highest scholarships 3 semesters in a row, which I was going I was out of state as well. So it was really, really it was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot of money, a lot of time. But I did a lot of other things too that really solidified that, which I actually was able to do some. I actually did some esports. I was actually part of an esports club at that period of time, esports team. And this was in 2016. So I was actually part of the Overwatch team. So I was a diva player. So little fun facts about me. My boyfriend was a Lucio player, and so he didn't join, but we would play a lot on Capture the Flag on PlayStation. And he and now, because of Genshin, because we also play Genshin, he was like, I need to get he was like, I want to get Shilonen. Indeed, a good time with my bros. Exactly. Exactly. We were very much, it was very much a good time. And then I ended up with so I did a lot of fun stuff there. I did a lot of research projects. And one of my classes was to put together a museum exhibition, which was actually what I actually wanted to go into school for. And I did the research for it and was like, okay, I want to go and get my job in. I was like, I want to get my job in museum design development. And I actually found out about that through a volunteer. I did some volunteer work. So that was one of those things. Like, I found out about that part of art history and stuff. The thing is, with that degree and stuff, I have been so close to getting a job in it, that it's been heartbreaking for me almost. I'm like, oh, but I will hopefully get it one day, eventually. I've been just so close into doing it that I get to like the 3rd interview and then they would pick somebody else, and I'm like, no, why don't you pick me? But that's also one of the reasons why I went into teaching. I needed that teaching experience to go and offset some of my business experience. So that was one of the suggestions I actually got from one of my jobs, actually, because I was looking into something and they were just like, why don't you go and like do some teaching? It's like, get some of that experience under your belt. So and I did it. Did I find out what teachers are going through right now? Yes. Especially in the United States. Yeah, you guys, it's rough. It's rough. Rough for teachers. So I'm very much a advocate for them. Advocate for them, advocate for trying to get some things together. There we go. I'm trying to get some of that going. You're got experience for real. I'm staying home like goblin, doing some nighttime security guards, something like that. I actually got I'm actually subbing right now. And subbing is kind of it's kind of different. I would say if you have like any kind of degree or even like a high school degree or like go into subbing right now. If you're like if you want to go and try to see if you want to teach, go try do the elementary schools. Even sometimes the middle schools will give you like some experience. The high schools are more like your glorified babysitters, which is not bad sometimes. Sometimes that's a it's an easy gig. But man, it sometimes them teenagers be something. Like I dealt with it and I was just like, oh yeah, this is it. Let's see here. They got that and that. My one of my best friends actually was a nighttime security guard for a hospital. And he said that was one of the most rewarding jobs he's ever had. He helped the psych unit people. I can't handle kids much for some reasons. I feel you. I feel you. Sometimes the kids will tire me out. And I understand completely where people are coming from. There is a thing called teacher tired. It really does exist. It does exist so much. But I will tell you, like I will tell you, like, my friend who worked as a security person for the psych ward, he was just like, yeah. He was actually really, he really liked it. He was like, it was so quiet. The people just mostly slept. He really didn't have like a, he didn't really have any crazy stories or anything like that. He was just like, you know, it was nice. It was just nice. And I'm like, okay. And you'd be surprised about some of the things. Like, you can even become a security guard for, like, if there's, like, an art museum or something around here, too. There are security guard positions for that. And normally the security guards, which is really cool, the security guards know as much about the art as some of the docents and stuff do. So I would go up to them, actually, to ask them about their opinions on things when I was, doing stuff. And, yeah, and they actually really appreciated it. They were just like vibing with me when I did it, when I came up and just be like, hey, so like, what do you like about this piece? And they'll like tell me all about it. That's probably, one of the reasons, like, why I picked one of my pieces for research. Because I was just like, because I was really influenced by the opinion of one of the guys. Because he was just like, all I can do is patrolling. You'd be surprised, though. It's really cool, because there's, some of the guys were just like, yeah, so I really like this piece because because he actually grew up around, I was up in Pittsburgh, and he grew up in where the steel mill was, and he was like, yeah, I grew up around this area, so like it was really kind of cool to see this and blah 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 blah. And so I would just chit chat with him, and yeah, he had like a lot of stuff to say about it, and it was just stuff that like he learned while he was on the job. He was just like, yeah, this is just stuff that I just learned while I was patrolling. Yeah, it was really cool. It was actually really cool that he like he knew as much as he did, because number one, it made like my research easier, but also it's something like that connected with him. And you know, that's honestly, if art will connect with somebody, that's like a really good piece. So that's when I was just like, you know what, I'm picking that. And then I told him, and he was just like super, like he was like super cool with he was like, oh, this is really cool and everything. And I had to like present it in front of everybody, like a tour guide and stuff like that. So but yeah, that's like one of your big museum tips, guys, is talk to the security guards, because they actually do know what they actually know about the art, because it's just stuff that they go and see all the time. So they'll know about it. They're great. Yeah, hoping to learn something while being in here. Yeah, yeah. And that's like the cool thing. That's like I you'd be surprised, like things like people are like, wow. Me, on the other hand, I'm like I'm super tiny. So like I'm like, yeah, security probably would not be my thing. I'm like really tiny. I'm like really, really tiny. I am baby. But I did have to do I did have to make sure teenagers like got out alive and everything. So that was one of those things, like I was just like, oh yeah, that's my job. Personally, I would like to get more into pet sitting because I love animals. But again, I'm like, oh no, that puts me out there. I need to do more marketing of myself, and I'm like, that's always difficult for me. I will tell you, that's always putting yourself out there, and trying to market yourself is probably one of the hardest things. I had a puppy dog. She passed away. And that was 2 years ago. And I really miss her, and I really want another dog. Like, super bad. Like, I have the puppy fever. Oh, it's okay. She lived a very good life. Very, very good life. I'm gonna be the first one to tell you this. Um, she had epilepsy, so she had to deal with that all of her life, and we just made her life as good as possible, as great as possible for her. And she lived longer than what we thought she would, because she had severe epilepsy. And she was good. She was a good dog, like a really good dog. Like, honestly, I would have her on my stream, and she would be begging for cookies from everybody, not gonna lie. But she's but she had epilepsy, and and you knew, and I knew it was time. Like everyone knew it was time. Um, she was a fighter. She always fought, but she yeah, she was great. She was honestly a great dog. I would take her out. I would take her out for I would go and take her out for ice cream and all that kind of stuff. She was my sassy big fatty, and I loved every moment of it. And like she would sass my boyfriend. My boyfriend would be like, "Oh my goodness." He was devastated when she passed away, cuz even though cuz she loved him. She was like, "This is my boy." And he never had a dog before, and this was his first puppy experience, because we got her like when she was a tiny puppy, like tiny puppy. And yeah, this was like his first puppy experience, and he was like, "Oh my goodness." It yeah, he was just like, and now he is ready. He's also ready to get a puppy, which I'm like, "Oh no." Oh no, it's gonna be bad. He wants a small dog though. I I'm I'm actually personally I actually personally love big dogs. Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. He's in he did yeah, he's doing great. He's like yeah, he's like we're like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna get one." My neighbor has two small dogs. When Can you just upgrade your character? It's so cute. Oh yeah, no, I'm just gonna upgrade it. I'm just gonna upgrade it and do like different different skins. I'm about to say skins. I know models. I'm so used to Overwatch, guys. Stop. But yeah, no, he's doing great though. Um he's actually on the train for getting another dog. He's just like, "I want one." I miss having a big dog now, boy. Yeah, I have I have I had a Alaskan Malamute German Shepherd, and she was the best dog. Oh my god. My my dog that I just had was a Lab Corgi. So she was a good size. She was just chonky. She was just chunky. And then I also had a Shetland sheepdog, which I would get another Sheltie in a heartbeat. And I even told my boyfriend this too. I said, especially now in the place I'm at, because my place is kind of small, um, if I got a dog, it'd probably be smaller. Even though the Sheltie needs to be out in a big yard, possibly, like, she's good. Hey, having pets are hella fun, especially with a petable one too. Exactly. Like my my doggo, she was definitely petable. She asked for pets all the time. And and my friend has become the crazy cat lady, and it's kind of funny. It's kind of adorable, but it's also kind of funny because where I live, we had a huge hurricane come through. So if you guys have heard about Hurricane Helene, um, that's only about an hour away from me. And so we're kind of already doing kind of like our part and everything around here, like everybody is. And what ended up happening with her is that she found, after the storm, a mama cat and about 5 babies. And she has ended up befriending them and all that stuff, and now she's like, yeah, she was like becoming the crazy cat lady and told her mom, was like, yeah, I'll take like some of the cats. And then she's like, she was attached, and it was like, oh no, you're attached, aren't you? And she was like, yes, I am. I'm like, oh no. Oh no. So she was telling me about them. She's like, I made a shelter for them. She was like, she was definitely attached. And I'm like, oh no. And she was like, yeah, I am the crazy cat lady now. I'm officially the crazy cat lady. And I'm like, I love it. I love it. She's like, yeah, I haven't dated for months. She's like, I haven't dated for years, and this is my life now. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm imagining cat lady was trying. She would. She was about ready to. She was about ready to resign to that life of having 20 cats, you know. She was about ready. And I was like, oh no. And her mom just like saved her from it. It was like, I was like, oh gosh. Bless your mom. My one friend, my best friend, when I went to her place, she was turning into it. And to worship the cats, yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah. My best friend, when I came to see her one time, she had found 7 kittens in a bag on the side of the highway before she had me come over. And she was like, yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to do with the cats. And I'm like, oh no. Yeah, she was also dealing with her crazy cat lady experience. And I was like, oh no. There's like 2 people I know that just like skirted by becoming a crazy cat lady. I'm like, I love you. I love you guys, really. But man. Let's see here. Gonna put this heart right here. We're going to, but that just shows the character of them, which I'm gonna say they're good. They're good people. They're good people. No, that's the heart, and I'm gonna put it right there. It'll be glowy. Gonna have a little glowy background on them, and this one's gonna be Billy. Billy. I'm just gonna. This is my organization parts. Trying to do some organization here. So now you see kind of it's a little bit, as you all might see, is a little bit kind of basic. I guess this is the best way to say it. So this is when I go in and try to fix it up. So there we go. Cool. I was just making sure that looked good. So this is when I like to go in and add to this stuff. Because sometimes it looks way too stiff, my liner, and so going in and kind of doing some more lines helps a little. Actually, that's gonna be 5. I like going in and just adding some depth to it. There we go. And you'll see how it looks afterwards. It'll look a little bit better. There you go. Trying to just straighten out my lines a little. Adding some curvature. There we go. There we go. There we go. Sometimes I like to just add some bottom lines just to give it like that shadow depth. Use more than one type of cubit. Hey, I am using just... I got like this one pen and I just made it into a I personally just made it into a pen that just goes and has a little more stability. I just have like this one's my stability 100 pen. And this is what I use for my line art just because it gives me some control. But I'm just varying up the sizes of the line. And that's what I normally do. I don't usually add a lot of crazy... I don't have like a lot... I have a lot of pens that I go and I try out. But this is all on another layer. This is all on a, you know, my layer 2. Yeah, and sometimes you gotta program your pens. That's the thing about it. You gotta program the pens to do what you want. Some people's pens are better than others. Like, I like Rasuri's pen set a lot. This one I think I found on Clip Studio. Which, most of the Clip Studio ones are really good too. But it's just one pen. And then just one pen that I'm working with. And I like to just work with one pen. Jingy's sketch has pretty good... Can never draw until my brain thinks too much. I am such a fan of layers. I know I need to go and do... I know with layers, it's just like, sometimes it overwhelms. I did, because I worked on VTuber model, like my VTuber model, this doesn't intimidate me at all because I've had drawings where I've, like my VTuber model, I've literally, it took, I think like 200 layers. It was a little crazy. Start from scratch. Yeah, and I've gotten to the point where I've done with layers that I am so, I look at them and I'm like, okay, let me go and if I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to go and do something, I will put it on a different layer and then experiment with it. And I'm like, yeah, I like it better half the time. And then I'm like rearranging, but you can do this process on another layer. You can do this process easily on the same layer. I just prefer to do it on different layers because just in case I mess up. And you can see like I can just rearrange it. Yes, 200. It was ridiculous because you have to go and divide everything out. And I mean everything. So like everything that moves, it's just like, yeah, this is it gets a little ridiculous. And then you have to put it into Clip Studio Paint. Not Clip Studio Paint, Live 2D. And then that's when you have to organize it and get everything together. Most of the time, making VTuber models is all about organization. It's just like, ooh. My computer's gonna go AWOL if I have 200 layers on it. Yeah, it'd be like that. I have a pretty good computer. Not gonna lie. And I will be like the first one to tell you, yeah. But there are some people that you know, they do much simpler models, and it is a lot less layers, a lot less but it's a lot less detail. And those are like I feel like those are more like some of the models that you see from like Niju Sanji and Hololive and stuff like that, that you will see those types of layers versus a lot of indie VTubers like to experiment, I believe. And so like I definitely just experimented. And I know that when I go and do, if I was to do more stuff with it, that I would definitely crazy. It would just, my computer would probably AWOL, and I have a gaming computer. And actually, that's what I was gonna say. If you have a gaming computer, you got like one of the better computers that you can actually use. So I'm just hatching because I like to hatch. I like the hatching. Yes, PNGs are really cool, actually. I want to do a PNG tuber for my boyfriend. And also, I want to make one for myself, too. Because I like the thing that you could do. You can use it simply you can use it for collabs, but also I was thinking about using it for things when I am doing my IRL streams, because putting my my stuff on my using my webcam sometimes is a little difficult for that one. So it might be better to just have it you know, make it reactive instead. Just do some reactive work. And that's something that you like as you work and as you do VTubing, if you want to do VTubing, it's something that you can go and look at. Like I love PNG tubing actually. I think it's like such a really cool thing to do, and also is a cool way to get started. I personally tried out VTube Studio because I actually wanted to teach I mean not VTube Studio, even though I do have VTube Studio on here, but I wanted to teach Live 2D a little bit as well. And there might be some tutorials and stuff that come up on my channel when that starts happening. But as you see, I like doing hatching. And that's one of those things, like, I think Inktober has influenced me on the hatching. There we go. Yeah, and that's one of the things about my channel that I want to be helpful. That's kind of some stuff that I like to do. I need to do I want to do more tutorials. I'm actually working on a gesture drawing tutorial right now. Which that also is super helpful. It is definitely more of a, but I also just do speed paints of stuff. Like my Inktober, I have one video out that's just speed paints. I did Michi Mochi V and Shoto in that, and also I did my stuff for my beginning stuff for Inktober, my planning. But I also in my next ones I did, I'm trying to think of who I did. I did Crazy Ollie for my first one for my second video that's coming out, and I just did Amelie/Monarch. I just filmed that one yesterday. So I know little things that I, and that's also about content creation. I'm trying to do better with it. I am trying so hard to be better with it. And yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. I haven't been very good with content creation for a very long time. So being able to work on some of that stuff is going to be really, really nice. Especially since I have time. That's the thing. I have time right now. I never had time like this. And so, and I will say streaming on YouTube has helped a lot with it, with all this. But I have been really trying to focus on some of that stuff, like some of that teaching stuff that I've been wanting to get to, and really just, really just get that out to people. People will come eventually, I'm sure. Oh, thank you. I am also gonna put these on a speed paint thing too, actually. That's the thing about doing art as content creation. Especially Clip Studio Paint. Clip Studio Paint has a fantastic program that it will actually record your artwork, how you do your art for you. And so that's why that's one of the things, like, I am like, yeah, I can, it makes it a lot easier, especially for digital. For traditional, I have a camera, like, I use my iPhone I do a camera setup that way. So that one's a little bit more intensive and time consuming. But I feel like the results speak for itself. I think the results are a lot worth it. And I think this is turning out really cute. Actually, I'm actually way happier with this than how I originally was thinking that this was going to turn out. Yeah, and I think it's just when it comes to content creation too, it's all about playing the long game. And unfortunately, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And this is what I taught my kids too. And because all of them, they would take media arts and they want to be content creators. I'm like, great, awesome. Awesome that you want to be a content creator. But the thing is that they want to sprint towards it, and learning that early for me was a thing. I was like, you know, and I would tell them it's gonna be a marathon, not a sprint. And some of them really took my advice to heart. And I actually did, for one of their final projects, they had to make a TikTok. They had to make a TikTok. And you could tell how good some of them were, because some of these kids did take my advice to heart. And they made really, really good TikToks. Like, they did scripts, they made, like, videos and stuff like that. Yeah, I told them it's time consuming. I told them it is, yeah, it's definitely a sprint, not a marathon. I told them that, you know, there's a lot of work that goes into it. And I actually showed them some of my videos and stuff. And showed them, it's like, this is what I do outside of class, guys. This is exactly what I do. And it's like, I stream on Twitch, I do YouTube, and I was showing them. Some of them took it to heart. They were like, oh gosh, she knows exactly what she's doing. Some of the other ones are like, they're like, whatever. And you can tell on the project, like, who really put in thought and effort. And that's the thing, like, if, you know, sometimes, like, they will put in the thought and effort, and it will look good. Oh, that's okay. My English is half-baked. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I know that, I'm about to say, I speak really fast, but I can slow down if you need me to. But if I slow down, my accent will pop out big time, because okay, so I live in the South, the deep South of the United States. It's still hearable. Okay. I live in the deep South of the United States, but I've grown up around Southern, and I've grown up around Midwestern. And the Southern will slip out big time, because that's where most of my stuff will come out from. And you'll get things from me like hose pipes, and yeah, it'll be real bad. You'll be like, what the heck is she talking about? Because that's a whole nother dialect. I will be the first one to tell you that. That's a whole nother dialect that you have to go and do. I have to learn. Big Western? Okay, so US are Texas and San Francisco. So Deep South is actually, it's all the southern states. So it's Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina. sometimes Florida, but we sometimes don't agree with Florida. West Virginia is more southern than Florida is. Um, but they are so it's and Texas has its own accent, and Texas is its own country, it feels. They sometimes they don't play by the rules, never. They never have. So yeah, I'm about to say if San Francisco is awesome, by the way. That's one place I've been to and absolutely love. Um but I'm from an area called North Carolina. So we are known for this is what my place is known for. We are known for NASCAR and barbecue. Um so we deal a lot with that. We also have if you are in Canada or Mexico, we also near my place. Oh, in Asia. Okay, cool, cool. Which part? Which part? That's awesome. Yeah, so yeah, definitely you would know about San Francisco, maybe Los Angeles. Yeah, LA. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, we're definitely we are definitely known for that. Um where I used to live in Pittsburgh, we're known for our football. Don't let the Patriots and Boston tell you otherwise. Oh, for burgers? Oh yes. I'm gonna tell you, every place has like different burgers, but I will say it is really cool to go and just get food from other places just to go and try it. Like I did when I was over I did Italy. I was in I had to try McDonald's in Italy. I was just like, okay, let me do that. Um and that was an experience. That was definitely an experience for me. My mom, she told me that it was going to be different anyways because she lived in Spain for a bit. And she was like, "Yeah, this is going to be different for you." And my dad has never gone overseas unless it's to the Caribbean or to Mexico or Canada. Mexico, Canada, Caribbean. So but he's never went across the Mediterranean or the Atlantic or the Pacific. So, and he's just like, "I don't know if I want to go and do that." I want to go. I'll tell you guys right away. Oh yeah, they are totally different from each other. Um, when I went to Italy, so I'm used to in the United States having pickles. So I love pickles. I love pickles. So I love pickles so much. Like I like any kind of pickle. And I go to Italy, they don't have pickles. I'm sad. I'm super sad. And then they don't have ketchup. I'm even more sad. So it's I was just like, oh no, oh no. Like that was the only thing about Italy that I could not do. It's like I could not do the tomato sauce, and I could not do no pickles. I was like, oh no. Um, but so I would just have like plain hamburgers. I was so sad. Pickles in here, we don't have it too. Sadness. See, United States, pickles. Pickles so bad. Um, and I will say, this is probably one of the best times to go to the United States. Um, in the fall. Especially in the South. Because in the South, you have something called the state fairs. And the state fairs are actually pretty cool because you have all of these different foods, but also it's like super, super, super crazy like food. Let me go and I will go and show you guys. So I'm gonna save that real quick. So you guys are gonna see the millions of tabs that I have. Millions and millions and millions of billions of tabs. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna do North Carolina State Fair food. So, because this is state food fair options. Okay, so let me go and pop this up. Because this will freak out any, this will make any kind of, like, person who is not from the United States be like, what? But people from the United States, especially people from the southern part of the United States, yeah, people from the United States, are just like, yeah, this is what happens in the South. So let me go and pop that up real quick. I think I can put up, where is, okay, I'm trying to put up my sources right now. Browser. What is a internet site? Let's see if this will work. Because I'm trying to... Okay, cool. So, let me... Okay, cool.
Welcome to the Credit Karmaverse.
Oh no,
a place
we don't want to welcome the Credit
progress
Karma.
Can happen at the speed of delight. Here we help you achieve your money goals fast.
No.
Like improving your credit scores
No.
in a matter of days.
Okay, this is not how I want to do this.
So you don't have to wait around to see your hard work pay off.
This is not how I want to do this.
Simply scan your screen to experience intuitive.
This is way too much.
For yourself.
This is too much. Too much, too much. Okay, let's go and do it a different way. And try to... Window capture? Oh, internet. There we go. Internet. Internet. I know, there's too much going on. Too much. Okay. Internet? Will you work now? I am on you. Okay, cool. Awesome. So, this is our internet little thing. I know. We're gonna look at some state fair food. So, the state fair is something that happens in North Carolina like once every year. This is probably one of the best times to go to the United States because it is all about food. It is all about food. Yeah. So, this is kind of the... Excuse me, why aren't you... Okay. The ads are gonna be fine. It's okay. I'm gonna... Yay! Cool, now it's back. So, basically, they said 72, different food items to yeah. The ads are gonna be fine. Okay, so 72 different new food flavors. So, there's, like, all of the new things. And, oh, dang, I want to see the pictures of, I want to see the pictures of them. Visit Raleigh. Visit Raleigh. Thank you. Okay, so here are some new foods. So, this is the new foods. So, this is, like, the experimental foods. So, this is a dilly dog. This is dill pickle stuffed with an all-beef hot dog, fried in panko butter until golden brown, and they say try it with peanut butter. So, peanut butter and pickle is definitely a pregnant lady thing, in my opinion. But I would actually probably eat this because I like hot dogs and I like dill pickle. Sizzling hot funnel cake. So yeah, this is flaming hot Cheeto funnel cake. I'm not a big fan of flaming hot Cheetos, but if you like, you know, nacho cheese and flaming hot Cheetos, or just flaming hot anything, like hot fries, hot chips, stuff like that, yeah, you will love it. Looks like lava, not gonna lie. Yes, looks like it would my butt would be on fire. Cowboy Bite, smoked white cheddar cheese mixed with award-winning Texas-style brisket and a generous shake of Bobby's Old Rub, rolled in panko and deep fried. So this is basically just cheese with fried with beef. So I'm like, yeah, that sounds fantastic. I would eat 10 of those. Strawberry lemonade donut. I would eat 10,000 of these. Fluffy donut topped with tangy lemon frosting, strawberry lemonade crumbles, garnished with a freeze-dried strawberry slice of gummy candy, and for extra flavor, pipette with a strawberry lemonade is included. That sounds delicious. I would eat 10,000 of these. Get this in my belly, because I'm a big fan of lemonade, which I don't know if that's a foreign thing or not. I know in Italy you guys had tea, you had sweet tea, but I'm pretty sure you guys had they had lemonade there too. Battered bologna fries. So bologna is like a meat that is just mystery meat. You have no idea that it exists, but yeah, so they cut the bologna into long fries, fry it, because fried bologna is actually a big thing in the South, and served with a Carolina Gold dipping sauce. I'm not sure what a Carolina Gold dipping sauce is, but I like bologna. So, because yes, oatmeal pies. So these are like these are Little Debbie oatmeal pies. So they're basically oatmeal cookies squashed between like marshmallow. So basically with a crunchy candy exterior. Not sure about that, but I like oatmeal pies. Could have fried it and I'd be better with it. Buffalo Mac Bowl. So I would be cool with this. Sauteed collard greens, grilled buffalo chicken, mac and cheese, and drizzled with buffalo sauce. So yeah, oatmeal pies are good, but they're a little bit. I know everybody's like the hostess, like they like the Twinkie. They think about the Twinkies here in the United States. I'm not a big fan of Twinkies, but definitely Little Debbie cakes, especially the holiday ones, are fantastic. But I would eat that. I would totally eat a this with the buffalo mac and cheese. I love mac and cheese anyways. Mac and cheese is fantastic. It's very American. Very American. It's the staple of all poor kids. Glazed donut coffee float. I cannot have coffee, but for anybody who likes coffee, glazed donut infused iced coffee over creamy vanilla ice cream topped with a golden glazed donut hole and delicate glazed donut crumble rim. Sounds fantastic. Cannot have coffee. When will they add pineapple pizza? Already there. Already there. That's also very American in some places. Alaskan king crab pop. Okay, I'm here for this. I'm here for this. I love eating crab. I love eating crab. Fried Alaskan king crab, skewered and topped with half a lemon. Yes. Yes, I would be eating yes. Put this in my belly right now. I love crabs. I love eating crabs. Oh god, that must be expensive. I'm about to say king crab after all. It depends. It depends. Sometimes they do king crab substitute here, and it's just, you know, it's all good. But yeah, I love the crab. Oh gosh, honey butter matzo dog. Okay, mozzarella cheese rolled in homemade batter with panko and then deep fried with a honey butter sauce. Okay, I'm here for it. This is basically what's called a corn dog, but it's with a twist. So you basically go and you have instead it's mozzarella. So it's basically a mozzarella stick on a stick, which I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I would eat the shit out of that. It's probably gooey and everything in the middle. White chocolate cranberry cookie dough on a stick. Okay. I'd eat this too. Handcraft cinnamon swirl cookie dough mixed with creamy white chocolate and tart dried cranberries. Cranberries are very much a New England thing. So they have cranberry bogs and everything. That's where they get all like the cranberry juice and the cranberry sauce and stuff like that. Yes, and cranberries are pretty good. Actually, cranberries are really good for anybody who's dealing with any kind of indigestion, like kidney issues. So, but cookie dough on a stick, yeah. So basically, people have been making their own cookie dough that you can eat, so you don't get botulism. Barbecue bacon queso sandwich. Okay, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So yeah, so this is your pulled pork, which is the North Carolina stuff, but has queso and barbecue sauce. So I love queso. I love queso. Ain't the ice cream already sick and they didn't have ice cream on a stick? I know, right? I know, right? And then barbecue sauce and a top of bacon. So yeah, bacon is a very much an American thing. I know that for sure. It's just like, let's top everything with bacon. Bacon, bacon, bacon. And it's just like my cousin. He's over here. He's just like, he is very much like, everything must be with maple bacon. And I'm like, oh no. Oh no. And this is how he got a heart attack at 40. So fried hazelnut croissant. I'd be all over this. I'd be all over this. So it's a Nutella, basically Nutella on pastry, on fried pastry. Yep, we're here for it. I would eat that. Totally, everything is in my belly. Worth. Just kidding. Yeah, all my fried foods landed me in the hospital too with gallbladder issues. But this is what happens when your mother is from Alabama. All the fried chicken. And it was her fried chicken that landed me there. Pumpkin spice iced tea. So, sweet tea is a southern thing. And I was very surprised and very happy to know when I went over to Italy that they had sweet tea. I was like, and they were like, they just called it iced tea. So I was just like, what the fuck is this? I was so excited. I was like, what is this? And because my professor who went with us, she's like, yeah, I'm from Atlanta, so I know exactly what sweet tea is. It's like, I knew you were from North Carolina and know about that too. I'm like, yes, please. The sweeter, the better. And she was like, yes, I know. So this is pumpkin spice. Okay, so in my nation, there's no orange pumpkin, so I don't know how it tastes like, sadly. Not my favorite, but it is a squash. Oh, hail sweet tea, exactly. You just put sugar in the tea and make it as sweet as possible that you could stand it. That's basically it. That is how you make southern sweet tea. I've seen ladies just dump sugar in, and I'm just like, into their mixers. I'm like, yes, please, more. So the pumpkin spice thing is definitely an American white girl thing, which I sadly am not a part of. But it's definitely, hello, Sensen John. How are you doing? We're talking about foods right now. Foods. So this is so pumpkin spice it's got like cinnamon, and it's like, how's life, how's your wife? I guess I'm the wife. I go. My wife is working. He's doing catering. Oh, oh yeah, yeah. No Halloween. Yeah, some places. I know some cultures they don't do Halloween, and so yeah, no candy. It's more of the candy thing for us, and yeah, I got the pumpkins, which is a big. Yeah, that's a big European and American thing. But yes, so sweet cheese pie. Well, cheese stuffed pancakes fried and dipped in sweet syrup, served with hot pistachio and chocolate syrup. That sounds fantastic. That sounds fantastic. I would eat that too. Yes, Mediterranean. This was a Mediterranean inspired. Halloween, another working day. I know. Well, it's working for us too. We work during Halloween as well. It's not like it's just more of the weekend and the it's more the weekend and the actual day, that actual night is when people are, they get really excited about, because they can do like parties and stuff. Big bacon wrapped in a cheese stick. Okay. So we have here as well string cheese, which is basically like a cheese stick, and you can go and have it for like any kind of food, any kind of snacky and everything, and just bacon. Oh my god. This sounds like a good idea. This sounds like a good idea. I can actually make this. Which I'm like, Strawberries and cream on a waffle stick. Okay. I'm in. Strawberry shortcake cookie dough baked in a holy shit, that's a lot of fat and protein. Yeah, that's how we roll. America. Inside a Belgian waffle covered with whipped topping and strawberry sauce served on a stick. Lots of stick things because it is a fair. It is a fair. I'm hungry now. I feel that. Peach cobbler pizza cone. Okay, I'm in. So, warm pizza cone filled with peach filling, cinnamon crumbs, and icing on top. This is kind of like a strudel. This would be like a strudel. And I like strudels. So, we good. We good with that. Yes. Yeah, they... Okay, so chamoy pickles. Oh, this looks... Who genius think of that? I know, right? Exactly. That sounds fantastic. This is very American, I think. Flavored pickles, which basically you take the pickles and you can go and put different flavor, like you can soak them in different flavors. Wrapped in fruit roll-ups, stuffed with a variety of candy, fruit candy, sprinkles, and Takis. Dipped in a chamoy sauce and sprinkled with Tajin seasons. This... Okay. This seems very American. Gonna be the first one to tell you. Fruit roll-ups. Basically dried fruit, but more sugar. It's more sugar than fruit. Gonna be the first one to tell you that. Do pickle jars in the US are really hard to open as a true as sometimes. Sometimes it's... I will tell you, my honey jar, or because it gets sticky, or my jelly jar is worse. That's the pickle jar is not so bad because it doesn't get sticky, but like if the jar gets sticky, then that's when it goes and it's really bad. That's the really bad one. I can see it might be I know a lot of the pickling jars and stuff like that, they're mason jars, so they're not too bad. But sometimes like they're bolted. It's just like whoop. Summerween slush. I would eat this, definitely. Orange creamsicle slush. Oh. That's orange vanilla stuff. Served in a jack-o'-lantern cup with whipped cream center, topped with a whole creamsicle popsicle. Oh gosh. More whipped cream and orange cookie crumble. I would drink that in a slurp. Yes. No, it's just orange with it. Oh, Halloween themed duck. Oh my god, I wanted to get the duck. I want the duck. It's like a little rubber ducky. Oh my goodness. No, but I would yeah, this would be gone. We have a place down the street from me. It's called Cookout. It's a North Carolina brand restaurant. It's for $5 you get a tray of food, and you can pick from like anything from hamburgers to chicken fingers to quesadillas. But they also come with some balling milkshakes. And one of them I love is their orange creamsicle shake, which is just orange. It's like a orange vanilla flavor. So good. So good. During the summer, they have a watermelon one. During the winter season is like a peppermint chocolate and a eggnog. So it's a cool place. Like, yeah, it like $5, you get a whole tray of food. Just that is what I lived on in college. I was just like, it's like, yes, please. And then they're open until like 4 a.m. in the morning. So you can about imagine you're drunk, you need to get something to eat. You either have Waffle House, which is always a good time in the South. If you've seen the Waffle House clips of anybody, especially the workers going and deflecting chairs and stuff, yeah, that's normal. Or my favorite is I did get to see a bunch of strippers come in because our Waffle House is next to a strip joint. Just pay all in ones and fives for their food. They were packing. Those ladies were packing, and so fun time there. And you know, at the Awful Waffle, it's pretty awful, but it's not like too bad. You gotta be just extra drunk in order to love it. But then if you're not super drunk, but you just want, fast food, you go to Cookout. And then you can just go get a ball and milkshake with with your tray of corn dogs and french fries and onion rings and all that kind of good stuff. And that's a good time. That's a good time. And that's it. That's it for this one. I'm like, damn. Oh, and then we have other things. Yeah, but yeah, I like the duckies. The ducky, pretty cute. I'm like, and they do a thing here if you're driving in a Jeep. So we have these Jeeps, and it's called Ducked Up Jeep, where you can go, and if you have a Jeep, people will put little duckies on it. So I'm gonna show you Duck Jeep. They put little ducks on them, and this one is a little ridiculous, as I love it. And it's just like to show that you're a Jeep person too, and like people just put them on your car, and this is like this would be like my dad's dashboard, pretty much. You just collect ducks. And we've gotten some really cool ducks, actually. We've gotten some people who've made their ducks, like they've actually like sculpted them. Somebody crocheted their ducks, and they'll just go and put them on the Jeep. It's just like a nice little kind thing. And my parents, they buy like a whole bag of duck stuff. Yeah, no, it's a fun thing. It's like a little fun thing that you can do. So yeah, my dad, he's got like a little bag of ducks that he just goes and he just puts them on there, and it's just a nice fun thing. I gave him, I think, 2 ducks, just because I sometimes if I'm at like sometimes if I'm at oh gosh, at like a an arcade, sometimes they have a duck machine, and I'll just go and grab them. And I've gotten like, I had like a cool one, which was a raccoon. And then there's another one that I gave, which he absolutely loves that one. He's like, I love this one. This is my favorite. And then there was like a unicorn one that I got for him, which it was just things that I just drew out of like a little crane game. It was like a free crane game. Like, yes. But America. America. Yeah. And the cute ducky is just like a really cool little thing, which I was just like, oh, that's fun. I want a little duck. I want to get ducks for people. But let me get back to work. While in my country at the maximum trucks have a stray old teddy bear, and they still don't know why they do that. That's like an old trucker thing. Like, they used to do that. Like, super old trucker. Like this old trucker, like American trucker thing. I know that. I'm not even sure why they do that, to be honest, because it's, not many people do that anymore. I know that it used to be like a thing. Now I want those ducks too. The ducks are cute. The ducks are adorable. And so that's one of the cool things about things like that. It's just like, oh yeah, it's a fun little positivity kind of thing. I know like we do that if we see Jeep. And Jeep is a very American car. It was as I found out. I know that I just got a new car, by the way, so I actually got myself a Mazda because I love my Mazdas. My old Mazda treated me well. But you'll notice because the US is so big. It's so big. We actually do need cars to get around, like even just to go to work. So yeah, it's like I hate the timing, but it was needed. My car has been through it. Let's just say that. It's like you've been through it, baby. So it's definitely needed. So now I'm officially a broke artist. And I will say, like, but I love my Mazdas, and my other car, what ended up happening with my other car is that it got totaled. So, total loss. I was in a car accident with my boyfriend, and it was one of those moments that we were like, we're so glad and so lucky that we were okay. 90% of our motorcycles. Oh, that's cool. That's something that my boyfriend wants to do, is like, he wants to go get a motorcycle. In the US, yeah, like, I'm okay. Like, I was okay, he was okay, everyone was okay, but still, it was a little crazy. And again, we're just so happy and so lucky. Yeah, it was in the middle of the night. I had to call my parents. I was shook. My parents were like, "Yeah, you were shooken up." Like, they knew that I was shook, and because I hit something in the middle of the road, and it was kind of like, oh, it was like a weird thing that I hit. It wasn't like even just like something like an animal or something like that. It was like a box in the middle of the road, and it was just a big box, and it tore off my front bumper and my back bumper. So I was like, I was more pissed than anything. I was like mad. I was like, I was cussing up a storm. And then hearing my boyfriend, he was just like, "I'm so glad you're okay." And I'm like, pissed off. I'm just like, what the fuck? It's like, what is box? I was mad. But yeah, he wants to get a motorcycle. Which they're kind of common here in the US. Depends on where at. I know I know down here, down in the south, it is. But you sometimes have to be really careful because people just drive like crazy. So that's my advice to anybody who's like, I want to go and drive motorcycles here. Please be safe. Be safe. That's my number one thing for you. Cause my parents, they had a motorcycle when they were younger, and they were almost run off the road like a couple of times. So, because people get aggressive. No, they get other people get aggressive. Other people get like way aggressive. It's like for no reason. So, and I'm like, man. So, it's more like just be safe. It's not even being distracted. Yeah, it's yeah, like people road rage it, and I'm like, that's super scary. So I have my little car. My car is not so bad. I have like an SUV now, so because I used to have a little sedan, but I need to get more. It needed to be more better for me. I needed something so I can go look everything. Will the Festival of Foods earliest be available for next month, maybe? Maybe just for a little bit longer. It's normally just October-ish, and then like it goes away because then you have like Thanksgiving. Because Thanksgiving is like a huge holiday here. That's where everybody goes and eats a whole bunch of food. And then they're just like, too much food. So, it's a fun time. Would I say that? That is a fun time. Depends on like but you do have to deal with family, and that and you know, I'm gonna be the first one to tell you. It depends on how well you get along with your family for Thanksgiving. Me, fortunately, I get along with my family very well. Other people, they don't. So, it is what it is. But, I mean, I have some family members that I'm like, yeah, I do not want to go and visit them. Though. So, let's see here. There we go. Got the black lineage. So, I know that this was a little... travel to the U.S. next month or months. Yeah, Christmas is a really cool time. I'm gonna be the first one to tell you Christmas is really cool. Depends on where you are in the U.S. Again, if you're in like New York City and stuff like that, that's really fun, because that will be really cool to go and see, like, because they'll have like Christmas trees and parades and stuff. Yeah, there's some really cool stuff. There's actually a really cool parade that happens in California called the Rose Parade. It's actually for college football, which that's fun. I love college football. And so, but it is to go, and they have floats, and they are all made with various plants, which are really cool. and that's over in, I think, Pasadena. I'm like trying to think of like where exactly like things would be. Um, San Francisco's really cool too. Like in Christmas, I haven't personally been over there, but really cool stuff there. Also, wine country is like super cool over that way, anyways. And I will say like my um down in the southern part of the United States, we do not get snow. So, if you want to see like snow during Christmas, I would say go towards like any like mountain area um or go to or go up north. Like New York during Christmas is like fantastic. And that's me saying that. Like I don't normally go and I'm like, "Oh yeah, you need to go to New York City." That's like the only time I would say go to New York City. Um all the other times it's kind of mid. Christmas time, great. Fantastic. Christmas time it's like one of the best times for it. And I'm dashing him with some black. So, this is my start of my coloring process, so yeah, like snowy. Oh, cool. Yeah, no, if you've never gone and seen snow or touched snow or anything, definitely go to like a mountain area or to New York City because you'll get the full snow experience in those places. Like if you went down here or to Texas or anything for snow, it is definitely you will be very disappointed. Very disappointed because there's literally absolutely no snow where I'm at is like and people like pervert it that way. They're just like, yeah, I just don't want snow. And I'm just like, yeah. Sometimes I'm even like I get snow I get like, I'm like, oh yeah, I just don't want snow anymore. I was like that in Pittsburgh because when I went to Pitt, there was a point where it was snowing in April. And I called my parents and I was just like, why is it snowing in April? I am going to Italy in like a week. Why is it still snowing? Yeah, it's like we have sometimes we have snow, but other times like yeah, like you're gonna be very disappointed if you go to like Florida and expect snow. It's like there's no snow there, not at all. Um, I lived in Georgia, and it was very much no snow. Snow in April, exactly, exactly. I was like, why is there snow? It was end of April too. It was like near May. I was like, why is there snow in May? My my parents were just laughing at me. They were just cackling. I was like, no, this makes no sense. There are times where I just sat there and I'm like, this weather makes no sense. We have a lot of in the southern part of the United States, we have a lot of we have actually a lot of rainy seasons. Actually a lot of rainy stuff. Yeah, I'd be afraid. You'd be probably like, there's so much global warming here. They're just like, this is normal. Now, my boyfriend, he lived in Boston, and so he experienced snow. He experienced it a lot, and it was quite funny when they had like a huge snowfall, And this was like the first time I really got to experience snow. And he was like laughing his butt off because he was just watching me with the snow. I was just amazed. I was like, what is this? What is this white stuff? Because they had because I experienced snow, like little bits of snow. Oh, it is, but don't taste the don't taste the don't eat the the yellow snow. The yellow snow's a no. There's a song about that. But there was one time where they had over 100 inches of snow, so it was like towering over their buildings and stuff, like piles. And I was like, this is amazing. And he was just like, he was just like, he laughed about yellow's a no, yep, because that means that there's pee in it. Don't eat the yellow snow. And then there's also, yeah, don't eat the black snow too, because that's just gross. That's gross, like stuff. That's just gross stuff. So, yeah, you just don't want to, do that. You don't want to do that to yourself. Yeah, black. Yeah, because that's from all the polluted stuff. That's what we call polluted snow. That's the awesome. That's the awesome New York snow sometimes. Yeah, and yeah, normally if you go up to the mountains here, it's like you get nice snow, but yeah, if you go into like the cities, you'll get like the polluted snow, and sometimes not great. Not great. Just over here, just color in. Yeah, new data, new. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Like there's a song called "Don't Eat the Yellow Snow." So probably tastes like chocolate. Oh no, no, it does not. Does not. It's more like tastes like car oil. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Like different countries and stuff. There's like definitely different expectations. And sometimes like people come over and they're just like, wow, this really, my expectations were very much lowered. I'm like, yeah, welcome. Welcome. I'll be the first. Oh no. And then I'm just adding to this. Adding. There we go. See, now this is just my coloring process. I just like to go and start with like skin stuff first. So yes, it makes it easy. I need to release all my rage. Oh no. I'm sorry about that, dude. Why? That's okay. I'm about to be like, don't. I'll say, it's all good. How are you doing now? You feeling better? Good. Yes, we're just vibing. We're just vibing. There we go. or lady. Hey, I just call everyone dude. And you'll notice that's a very California thing that I do. I never even lived in California, so I don't know how I picked this up, but I also say all y'all. So, let's see here. Here we go. You know my furious. I changed my inner Dio. Okay. We got a JoJo person over here. Okay. I see that. So, what's your favorite JoJo? What's your favorite JoJo? I want to know this. I want to know your favorite JoJo. I'm very much a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fan. Giorno? Very good choice. I also enjoyed Mafia Italy, Mafia Naples. It was a very fun time. Oh my goodness. My I will say I love I love 3. I love Jotaro, but also I loved Anime Italy. It was like very fun time. I know that. Let's see her. There we go. I'm trying to get some. There we go. It's a fun time here, though. We have been working on Billy from Zenless Zone Zero. I was talking about food, especially here in the United States South. So lots of fun stuff there for our international people. They learned a lot about how our eating stuff is here. Oh yeah, that's looking good. JoJo is something I need to go and cosplay, though. That's one of those things, like, I'm like, yeah, that... There we go. Oh, yeah, I need to work on my hands a little, too. There we go. There we go. Just trying to get that metallic, like, surface going. There we go. And then... Now we got little things that we are continuing on. I know JoJo through memes. I know JoJo through memes. I feel you. I feel you. That's how I started with JoJo. Don't worry. It was the memes first, and then I ended up watching. I ended up at a convention and getting to meet one of the directors for part 1, which was awesome. We got to do that. Yes, yes. I will say I love part 3. I love part 3. But definitely start at part 1 because you gotta go and get, gotta go and start at the very beginning. So that is a little, yeah. Yeah. Cool. So it's kind of got that brushed metallic look. That's what I want to try to get there. And now we could do colors. So most of the time I start with laying down everything, but today I might not. Because there's a bunch of elements on here that I am just, that I need to get working on. Inner glow. I love how I cannot spell worth crap. And colors normally will, yeah. Cool. So inner glow, bump it down, bring it a little bit closer to orange. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. I'm about to say that probably looks way better. There we go. And then the eyes. I'm actually going to do this because there's a lighting effect I want to do with it. Oh. Oh. Add glow. And then, as you see, that makes it kind of glowy, which, yes, that's what I want. I want the glowiness. And so now we got next one, which I'm going to make the hair. So. Probably. There we go. Now, as you see, I'm trying to give it like that bit of life, because right now it's kind of lifeless to me. Trying to get all this nice stuff going on it. I think the eyes help. That's what I like about that, is like eyes help. And when I do like my final lining, that will help too, because it'll soften things up. Looks like 3D, like, yes, no, definitely. And that's what I want. That's like basically how it's going to appear. It's going to appear more three-dimensional. And that's the main goal of it. So this part, I like having a little bit of that gradient on it first. And that just helps it. That just gives it like a bit more, that just pushes it a little. And that's what my main goal is to make it push a bit. There you go. And then there you go. And this is what sometimes I have learned throughout my experience. Like, this is kind of the way I like to color. I know a lot of people do everything on one layer, which is amazing to me. I'm just like, oh my god, I can't do anything on just one layer. I need to have the baby. I need to have like the whole hands, like, just like over here, just like, there we go. And then this one is gonna be darker. And it is about learning like shadow placement, which is something I still struggle with. I still struggle with that, but I still struggle with lighting and color, which you only get better when you are working on stuff. There we go. That's my 2 cents there. Go. I'm just trying to look to see how things look. Sometimes I'm just like, hello, how are you doing? We're just vibing here. We are vibing. Getting Hello, hello, hello. I hope you are liking the vibe with us. Getting some of this worked on. Just trying to work on Billy from Zenless. And there we go. Hope you're doing good today. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. It's getting there. There we go. Yeah, learning how to definitely work with that. Actually liked it better normal, as a normal layer. Yeah. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. And then we're going to add another layer. There we go. Okay. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Giving him a little more dimension. More dimension. That's basically how this is rolling. It's like, how can we make this look like it has dimension? And oh, there it is. That's the white. Okay. There we go. There we go. Kind of liking the sketchy feel of this. It's like the sketchiness that I'm doing here. This is more experimenting, in my opinion, because I have no idea what I'm doing right now. And that's a-okay. But I feel like it's giving dimension, so that's the good news on that. And now I'm gonna do the metallic. Let's see here. There's some metallic right there. go. And then... Cool, cool. Let's see here. It's the abs. I know the abs are white. Oh. Oh, my sister's very hooked with drawing, both paper digital, so I could tell her about it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Definitely. If you like my stuff, if you want to see more of my stuff, definitely, yeah, definitely support. Definitely tell friends, tell family, that kind of stuff. My favorite JoJo is that, oh, yes, I agree. He's great. Like, he great. He great. He great. We love the... But also Dio, he great too. Let's see here. I'm doing... There we go. Do you believe in gravity? Yes. I'm pretty sure. I'll tell you, I took a space history course, and so we had to deal a lot with that kind of stuff, like how like calculations and stuff like that. So very much believe in gravity. I never had a doubt otherwise on it, but oh, sweetheart, let's go. We're gonna... My goal today is to finish this. Definitely finish this. Okay. I'm gonna... Boom, 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 boom. And... Yeah, I took a space history course in college. So it was basically learning all about the American space program. Even a little bit about the Russian space program, which was pretty cool. But I'll say those poor dogs. Those poor dogs, you know. But I very much had to do that. Let's see here. And there we go. I know, it's... He looking cute. Looking cute. Very, very metallic. Very demure. Very... Very mindful. Very demure. Next is more metal. Oh, yeah. I need to go this way. I need to go to the fingertips. Need to... Yeah, fingertips needed that. And then I can do... that. Spam. No. Don't want spam. No spam for us. Let's see here. Imagine driving him without a jacket. Oh my goodness. Hoyo, don't hurt me. Hey. I would be perfectly okay with that. Hey, I'm gonna be the first one to tell you. When I first saw Zenless, my degenerate ass went over. Hi, how are you doing, Hill? My degenerate ass went on to freaking Rule 34 to see who was the most looted. You know, we expected Nicole. We expected Von Lycon. I did not expect Ben bigger. And Ben, it makes me laugh because Ben basically is just vibing. I was just like, those iron biceps though. Hey, I'm not judging. I'm not judging at all. Let's just say that I welcome any and all sexualities. Hey, and also Billy is really just Zenless Deadpool. Zenless Deadpool is basically the best way to go. Yes, you did join in a good time. You can talk about I know. We can talk about Von Lycon and how we, and how I was just like, wow, that's a thirst trap. Which he is. I was just like, oh my god, Von Lycon is just... Von Lycon's the I'm not a furry, but... Yep, that's my boy. Yeah, and about to say... Talking about, yes, Hoyo Rule 34, exactly. Yeah, no, we've talked about this off stream. My friend is on Twitch, and she's just like, yes. She's like, yes, we've talked about this. I'm like, yes. It's like, now Jane makes sense. It makes sense with Jane, you know? You know, it makes sense with Jane. But, yeah, Ben, I was just like, what? But, definitely we love Billy. As I go, I love, Hoyo vs. Deadpool. I love him so much. So, you're looking good. You're looking good. It's all coming together now. Exactly. And there's some parts that I might make darker. So, that's where we... This is where we darken that part up, those parts up. Yeah. Darken those parts up. Perfect. And I know when metal, like with metal stuff, like the more kind of layers you got on the color, the better off it's gonna look. It's just, it is what it is with it. I just know that game knows. Oh! No Gilonin? Dang. But it's okay, you got plenty of time for Gilonin. You got plenty of time. I know that, Stanley is trying to get all the stuff for Shilonen right now. And he's struggling because he can't even access the area yet. And I haven't even started on Shilonen. I haven't even started on her. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. That's okay. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you know about the other banners coming out, so that's the good news. And if you want to focus on, you know, the Double Daddy banner that's going to come out soon, I would say go for that, because Double Daddy, at least you're in those areas. At least you're in those areas for Double Daddy. And you've already and you know, you've already explored those areas, and I would just, personally, I would just focus on area, things with areas. Yes, I do call the, so apparently there's going to be a Zhongli and Nouvellette banner coming out. That's what I'm calling Double Daddy banner, because it is a little crazy. Doesn't get looked over for a rerun like Ryo seems to. It seems only Cryo gets fucking shafted like that. Because I'm gonna tell you, you have, oh, me? Yeah, I'm good. Because I will tell you that that when it comes to other cryo characters, like we have, oh gosh, we have Shunha, Ganyu, and we have Shunha, Ganyu, and Risley. Those are the ones that are the longest right now. So it is what it is. Unfortunately, I'm just like, I'm sad about that, because they so good. They such good characters. Let's see here. We got, do we have any more red metallic on you? No. No. We have silver and gold. Silver and gold. So, yeah, it's looking good though. It's looking, yeah, he is a lot of fun. That's like the fun part. Like, he is like a lot of fun. That's like, even, I'm gonna say I love Shunha and Ganyu. And it's just like, they're all like a lot of fun, and it's just sad. It makes me sad, because I want everybody to know how fun they are. I want everyone to know how fun Shunha and you know, they're fun times. Yeah, exactly. And I like and I do like Risley. I do like Risley. I like that he's a puncher. You know, that's definitely the difference on him. It's like, he's got such a different playstyle that I'm just like, why are you not gonna put him out here again? So maybe Risley will come again. Not upset us, you know. And doing pretty good here. Trying to get some of this metallic stuff going. I would like to finish this on stream. That's kind of like how I'm looking at this. I would like to finish this on stream. Oh, you're gonna go to prison? Nice. Should I move to Twitch? Oh, no, no, no. I'm okay. I actually have a application that I am looking at looking at both my chats at the same time. So that's like the cool thing that I have right now. So I'm only looking at one chat. Believe it or not. I'm looking at one chat only. Where? I was like, where's my fucking... Yeah, you guys can't see the other chat, but I can, so it's all good. It's all good. But yes, have fun in prison. Have fun in prison. I had a fantastic time in prison. They serve very good snacks and food in prison. I also was just like, man, if this is what prison's really like, maybe it's a good, maybe having like 3 square meals a day and everything would be fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, yeah, I know that. Let's see here. I was diving and broken by accident. Oh no! They actually took you! Oops. I know that that's actually a thing that they'll do. If you are diving and you are going somewhere. It's just like, oh no. Okay. And actually... There we go. Diving is so fun, yes. Yes, it is. It definitely is. Let's see here. Screen it. There we go. Yes. Yeah, so to continue with the story though, exactly. It's like, whoops. It's like, oopsie. I didn't mean to go into prison. My bad. Deets. The Deets one is gonna be like that. And then there's like a dark gray one. There we go. Cool. And then, hi, moved here for the convenience. Best regards. Oh, thank you. From YouTube. Yeah, no worries. Yes, that's all good. Yeah. This is my friend Hillary. She is a Genshin person. She definitely is a Genshin person. She likes talking to me about it. She is currently on the Risley quest. And let me see what's going. He's got this going on. And then we're gonna multiply layer. My PC died when I played Dreamblade Kitchen. Oh no! Hey, we understand. We understand. She's playing on PlayStation 4, and we'll tell you, PlayStation 4 for Genshin is it's crazy. It's crazy. We're just like, how can you do this, Hillary? That's how we look at you half the time. You're a lot stronger person than we are. No. Well, he's looking okay. He's looking good. He's looking good. Let's see here. Da 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 da. Okay. Someday I'll play on a 5. Someday. I feel that though. Yeah, Stanley keeps trying to Stanley tries to play on the on it M4, and he knows when he's at my place, and he knows the struggle. He's just like, this thing is just trying to chug as much as possible, and it's just not working half the time. It's just like, oh no. He's like, I'm playing a turntable game instead of an action RPG. That's what he says. There we go. We're gonna add this stuff there. And it's like, get the jacket going. It takes longer to load. You were spoiled by their loading screens, exactly. And I'm playing on PC, so I'm a little spoiled there. It's okay. Just a little spoiled. I like playing it on PC though. I like playing PC games and like everything on PC now in general. It's just I had to get used to it. But I forgot the stuff on his hands. Shit. There we go. I'm sure the fact that one time played on a PS5. Yeah, probably. He probably. Knowing them. They got a PS5 privileges. Because I know that. How do I play this? Yeah, I feel. And I know that, but I'll say that's gonna be you. And the PS4, PS5 cost in the United States probably about. PS4 is not. It's actually not expensive now. Probably. You could probably get a good PS4 for $200 now. But the PS5 is still like $500, I think. $400, $500. We're just broke. Like, I will tell you, I'm just broke. Like, I'd rather get my. But I've been playing everything on PC now. So, yeah. Let's see here. Oh, cool. And there we go. Okay, so 200 months working salary. Oof. Yeah. Yeah, I know like other countries, like that's like not a, that's like a pretty penny for you guys. As bad as was during pandemic though. Yeah, the pandemic scalpers were really bad with it. Yeah, pandemic scalpers were terrible. Because I remember those days, I was just like, oh my god. I'm gonna do red. Let's see here. And yeah, the scalpers were terrible when it came to that. I'm just, I'm to the point where I am about ready to just put everything in. Do this. Let's see here. Let's see here. There we go. Yeah, a little too much, honestly. Yeah, I feel so too. Thank you, thank you. I have just been trying to get this done. I'm like, I feel like I'm going cross-eyed right now. I'm just like, I want to get more done on it. But also, oh, I'm just gonna do pants. Billy's outstanding, yes. He is outstanding. Yeah. There we go, there we go. And then I'm just like going in on him a lot just to get those little details. Oh, metal. And then there we go. There we go, there we go. Cool beans. Silver metal. I know, I'm like, oh. And honestly, I don't know what I'm going to eat today. I have soup. So I might make that. Give myself a break on this. But I also have Inktober stuff that I gotta do too. So it's kind of like, Inktober. Apparently a dialogue about Alice, which is interesting. Yeah. Let's see here. There we go. Not too many characters talk about her. Yeah. No, exactly. No, which is really cool. Let's see here. And oh, I forgot his little fanny pack. Shit. 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 Shit, 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 shit. I forgot his little, he's got a little cross pack because Genshin, because Hoyo loves doing this with their male characters. Hoyo loves giving them the side satchels. Yes, I know Dory's the, yeah. Yeah, Dory, exactly. If you like Kave, Dory's a little shit. Yeah, I know that from all the stuff. Because I had to tell Tyler that, and Tyler's like, spoilers. I'm like, no, it's just in her voice line stuff. Yeah. Brown. No, I got beef with, yeah, exactly. I got beef. Gonna tell you, I have beef with both Dory and yeah, I have beef with Dory and I have beef with Diona, so oh, there we go. Here we go, here we go. And then Diona's just aggressively tsundere. No, Diona's a bitch. Not my, and her dad's drunk. I mean, he's probably drunk because of her. I'll say I know, I'd be aggro towards this small child for no reason. Oof, exactly. I'm being aggro to the small child for no reason. There you go. Oh, yeah. We need a smaller. There we go. Cool. Alright, and now black. There we go. And okay. Kave's hysterical. Man. Oh. Okay. I have all the colors laid out. All the colors laid out. So you may just save. Ooh. Ugh. The stretch. I've been sitting here since 3, so it's almost there. It's almost together. and I know that I have way more stuff to do on it. I still have stuff to do. Let's see here. I'm seeing how everything's going. Probably gonna end it here so I can go and get some food. Let's see here. Who's on right now? Who's on right now? Who's on right now? Who do I want to go to? So, I feel like Sleepy Art Day. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go and raid to somebody new. This person also has some really cool art. So, like Genshin when D-Luke was on top meta. D-Luke is now. I don't even have D-Luke. I played day one. So this one is Yune. And so we're gonna raid them. We're gonna raid them. They seem really cute. Their art's pretty dope right now. I'm gonna go and get some stretchy breaks and some food. I think we're almost done with Billy. Almost done with Billy, so that's good. And we're gonna go do it. We're gonna do it. So I hope you guys have a good day. I will see you on Monday. So I'll see you Monday and have fun. I'll see you soon. Yes.